Hello. That was muted the entire time. Ha 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 ha. Hello everyone. If you don't know who I am, my name is Alexander. My name is Alex, also known as the Traveler of Places. And yeah, I just did a whole intro that was muted. Ha! Yeah. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I thought we'd try a little coffee talk today and see how this goes. Fingers crossed. I'm going so well at this. All right, let's play game. A game by Toge Production. Seattle 2020. I forgot there was this year. Oh, that's a problem. Okay. Alternate world. Things were fine then. A city filled with dreams and madness. A time when the great war between the races is but a footnote in history. A time when anyone can dream of being whatever they want to be. And have those dreams crushed before they can even be discussed. But still, it is a place and time where anything can happen. Writing and game design. It is when the elves have left the forest to build their startups. When the dwarves have emerged from their caves to start their automotive empires. When the orcs have put down their axes and started using computers to improve their lives. And when humans live among them, as driven as ever. It is the city that holds the many dreams and stories of its people. Dun dun dun. Most of these stories are left untold. But some few find solace in the embrace of bricks and wood and glass. They are told over drinks, then take up residence in some stranger's memories. Cool people. That looks like a cool little part of town. Reminds me a little bit of Osaka, actually. In one corner of the city stands a coffee shop. A place that is only open when the sun is sleeping. A place where people share their stories. And these are their stories. And these are their stories. Alright, cool rainy little thing. Tuesday, September 22nd, 2020. When nothing else is happening. Ooh, hello, character. Welcome. Oh, it's you. Alright, so we need a voice for her. I'm thinking for the main character, I'll just do my own kind of a voice. That's going to be the most common one. For her, I'm thinking going a little bit higher and maybe a little bit American. Let's try something like this. Hey, traveler, how's the night so far? It's calm, as usual. We've got a slight problem, though. Huh? What happened? My supplier made some logistical errors. I don't have half of my ingredients today. Man, that's a bummer. Don't worry. I can still serve the caffeine you desperately need. That's good to hear. Anyway, let me set things up first. You're our first customer, after all. Hey, it's kind of like the first stream. Don't worry, take your time. I'm a writer, not an editor. So I'm used to taking things slow. I feel that. Writer's block again? You got that right. What are you writing now? Do you remember my plan to... Ooh, that's something going bad. Ah! Pardon the interruption. The machine is ready. Do you want your triple shot espresso now? Yes, please. And if you forget how to make it, just check your phone, okay? Anyway, I really need that triple shot espresso. Okay, so triple shot espresso. I'm gonna guess. Oh, look down here. How do I make the things? So I'm looking for... I guess that's it. Blacker than a moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. Yeah, alright, let's do that. So... I think that's the only espresso. Oh. Yeah, okay, so coffee, coffee, coffee. Base, coffee. Primary, coffee. Secondary, coffee. All the coffee. Brew, brew, my minions, brew. Yeah, serve it. 1 cup of triple shot espresso. Special for my only customer tonight. That aroma. Ah, exactly what I need. Anyway, where were we? Your plan to do something? Yes, that. It's not that I hate writing stories for the newspaper. You know, I also need to double check something, make sure this is looking good. Public money, yes. I believe this should be visible. Ah, yes, everything seems to be working. This is good. Apologies about that. Back we go! But it seems like the right time for something bigger. So, a novel? Yes! It sounded so simple when I was making the plan. Pro tip, writing a novel is not simple, but you can do it too. At least you still have your job, in case things go awry. Did I say something wrong? No, you were right. You said something I should have thought about myself. What are you talking about? You know who owned the Evening Whispers? GRA Media, right? Yes. And they are also the biggest book publisher in the country. So when an opportunity presented itself, I took it. What do you mean by opportunity? Well, I bumped into one of the big guys in the elevator. So naturally, I pitched my book idea. Come on, don't look at me like that. Are you for real? Yeah, I know, it was such a stupid thing to do. So, how did they react? Thankfully, he'd seen my short stories. So he challenged me. If I can get a draft ready in a month, he'll pull some strings and get the fiction publishing division to sign me up for a publishing deal. Big deal. That sounds great! What about your job at the Evening Whispers? Do you have time to do both? That's the hard part. I've been secretly working on the novel during office hours, and I'm falling behind on the newspaper's deadlines. If the chief finds out, she'll probably kick me out. Ouch. Well, at least you've got a... That's me. Well, at least you've got a month to finish the initial draft. That was last week. Again, don't look at me like that. How far along are you? I assume the number of words you have written is not too far from 0? Hey, that's rude. I've written some stuff, you know. Ooh, person, hello there. Welcome. Yeah, join me for the coffee talks. I've written some stuff, you know. May I see it? Well... It was so bad that, well, after reading it, I decided to just delete everything immediately. So... 0. Yes. I really need to finish it at most 2 weeks. Then I'll use the extra week to polish and do some editing. Sounds like a plan. If you can pull it off. I know. You don't need to be so cynical about it. That's why I'm here today. I'm hoping to find some inspiration. I wrote some of my best short stories here, you know? Really? Well, this place could be of service. Wait, didn't we just open? Or is it just that she's the first person in tonight and we've been open for a while? Guess it must be that. Oh, it looks like someone's coming. Welcome! Okay, so what kind of a voice should we use for her? I've already used this for Freya. Maybe something a little deeper and wispier. Hi there. Something like that? Yeah. Hi there. Hello. Good evening. We're here, miss? Yes, please. I'm not really sure what to order, though. What do you recommend? Well, that depends highly on your mood. I'm just here to meet my boyfriend. Not planning to be awake all night. So, definitely no coffee. How about something chocolatey? It's perfect for this weather. That's a good idea, actually. Thank you. You're welcome. Anything with chocolate in, please. Okay, so anything with chocolate. How do we make a chocolatey thing? Can we make a mocha? Oh. Anything with chocolate. Dark chocolate. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. Sure. Base? Chocolate. Primary? Chocolate. Secondary? Chocolate. Brew machine. Sure, serve. One cup of chocolatey goodness. Thank you. So warm. So you're waiting for your boyfriend? Yes, he should be here soon. Look at you now. You went from empty to 3 customers in one night. I thought this place would be more crowded. Considering it's the only coffee shop that's still open after midnight around here. Because it's the only coffee shop that still opens past midnight, it's mostly empty. Well, now that you mention it, is it good for business having the coffee shop only open at night? Definitely not. Yep, what she said. Then why? I just love doing it. And there's always someone longing for a warm drink at this hour. I'll be honest, if anyone opens a coffee shop only at night, I would be there constantly. Please, people, do this. This sounds so much cooler than just like bars and such. And there's always someone longing for a warm drink at this hour. That's fascinating. Pardon me for asking, but how can you survive running the coffee shop like this? Well, that's a secret. Traveler here is damn rich, that's the secret. Oh, really? She's exaggerating. Don't worry about it, Traveler can manage. I'm sure this place isn't going bankrupt anytime soon. So you'll still have a weird, quiet place to meet up at night. That's good to hear. By the way, are you a regular here? I don't really have anywhere else to go. I'm a writer who works best at night and in a coffee shop, which means this is the only place. Not so many options for that. Ah, no wonder. She's a pretty good writer, you know. You can find some of her stories in the Evening Whispers. Shut up! Wow, that's really interesting. What kind of things do you cover? I cover the stories of people around town. Personal, interesting, weird stories. I also contribute to their short stories. I love their fiction. You wrote those stories? Thank you. I wrote most of them, but not all. That's so cool. Then, are you here to write a new piece? I should be. But I don't even know what to write about. Ooh, a new character. Okay, so... Welcome! Alright, so how are we going to do his voice? So we've got... Freya's kind of like up here. I've got... she's kind of down here, a little bit suave, a little bit... Fry at the back. I'm thinking he can be a bit more of a Starian, don't you think? Quite proper, somewhat vampiric. Yes, let's go with that. Hi. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's okay. I had a nice chat with the fine folks here. Hi there. Hello. Hi, would you like to order something? Surprise me. What kind of an order is that? Well, I don't really know what to order. Do you have any preferences, sir? Something bitter to keep me awake, with milk. Oh, and draw some latte art on the top. Something bitter to keep me awake, with milk. Oh, and draw some latte art on the top. How do I do any of that? Something bitter to keep me awake, with milk. Both sweet and savory with a hint of bitterness for the heart. Maybe that one. Italian Delight. Although maybe Cafe Latte is just the better option here. Okay, so let's try coffee, milk, milk. Brew, brew. And we need to do some latte art. I've never done some latte art. Okay, so if we do milk, and then we're going to etch. I get the feeling that this would be so much easier in actual latte art. Okay, so let's try. Let's put a circle around. That's terrible. How do you do this? Okay, wait. Nope. Okay, wait, so it... Nope. How do you do a not terrible latte art? Because in reality, you would do sort of this. But the controls don't work like that. So let's... for that. And then let's do this. Try and get you all down to a point. Good enough. Serve it. Here's your order. Haha, is this what you call latte art? That's cute. He's mean. I tried for that. Perfect. Anyway, I was distracted by some work, plus there's the rain. It's okay, Baileys. I was having a nice chat with them. Oh yeah, I haven't properly introduced myself. I'm Baileys. My, where are my manners? I haven't introduced myself either. My name is Lua. Hi, I'm Freya. Nice to meet both of you. I'm Traveler. Hey, did you know that Freya here is a writer for the Evening Whispers? Oh, really? I've done some work for them a few times. Oh? What kind of work? I'm a freelance designer and illustrator. I've done some caricatures and infographics for the paper. I assume you were in contact with Steve? Yep, he's a nice guy to work with. Oh, really? No, he isn't. But I've dealt with worse clients. Way worse. Always the clients. Yeah, I'm glad he's in the design and visuals department. I wouldn't be able to stand working with him directly. Come on. He's tough to deal with, but definitely not the worst. Oh, of course. No matter how deep you go, there's always another layer of hell. How do you usually deal with bad customers here? The only bad customers this late at night are lost drunks or criminals. That sounds really bad. Nah, they're easy to handle. That's because you're good with your fists. Not as good as your coffee making skill, though. Thank you, that's a good compliment. Thank you, I'll take that as a compliment. Huh. You're welcome. Anyway, I really need to start writing. Whatever it is that I'm going to write, So I'll leave you two in the hands of our friendly neighborhood barista. That's me. Where are you going to write? Oh, not far. Just over at that table in the corner. Next to the windows. That's my spot. Oh, okay. Have fun. I'll try. Good luck. Thanks. I need to be more consistent with these voices. I'm kind of terrible at this. Should we move to other seats too? Nah, here is good. Oh, okay then. So, how was your day? It was fine. Work was nothing special. I finished my proposal early so I could get out of the office. Plus, my boss was in a real good mood all day. I thought your boss was always a happy-go-lucky person. Well, he is. But today he was happier than usual. That's concerning. I'm not sure what happened, but it was great seeing him smile so much. What about you? Any problems with your latest client? Yes, this one is a pain in the arse. You know those memes that depict terrible clients? Well, she fits all the bills. If I could go on forever complaining about her, but that won't help me a bit. You should make a meme about her and lose my current project for a minute of laughter. That might be worth it. You should ask Traveler here about how to deal with annoying clients. Oh yes. How do you usually deal with annoying customers? The ones you don't need your fists to take care of. I do have my own methods. But it wouldn't be wise to talk about customers to other customers. Yeah, that would be a little bit rude. Now, that's one good lesson to learn for the day. Ooh, phone. Your parents? Yes. So you've talked to them? I did. It didn't end well? No. What did they say? A lot. They won't give us a chance at all? Anyone but an elf. That's what they said. What about you? More or less the same. I got into a fight with my old man. That's why I'm staying at Farron's place now. They kicked you out? You don't have to do this, you know. They're your family. I can't stand them. I can't stand even one more second being a part of them. I might not have a stable income, but I can manage. But still, you don't know what they said about you last night. I'm sorry. What did they say about me? Or about my race, I assume? Forget it. I want to know. Just the same old shit. Mumbling about how elves are holy creatures. About our immortality. About how even if I outlive you... What? Nothing. What about how if you outlive me, no other elves would want to be with an elf that's already been tainted by a lowly succubus? That's exactly what they said. So, this is it then. The end of our relationship. It doesn't have to be. You know our families will never agree. We can just continue like this. What do you mean? They don't need to know that we're still dating. We can just continue the way we've always been. Or you can fly in the face of your family, depending on money and survivability, obviously, but you can choose each other over family. Or at least you can stand up to the family. Eventually they will come around, because they don't exactly have much of a choice. They want you in their lives. We can just continue the way we've always been, without them knowing. Sneaking around is not as cool. And then what? Do you want to be hiding our relationship for the rest of eternity? We're not like humans, you know. We can't just elope. Why not? And you won't get permission because you're not... And you won't get permission because you're too old. Lua, I don't care about their permission. I'll be glad I will glad to sever my family ties if I have to. I can't let you do that. You'll lose your immortality. If I get to spend my life with you, I don't mind. I don't mind a bit. You're making this hard for both of us. Do you feel happy? Do you feel happy when you're with me? Of course I do. Then you don't need any more reasons. You know we're perfect for each other. You don't even need to look deep down. Trust me, we can do this together. I can't think about this clearly right now. We'll talk later. Look, wait! Bad luck, dude. I'm sorry you had to listen to our problems. That's alright. This coffee shop has seen all kinds of stories. I do hope yours will have a happy ending. I hope so too. Do you have any alcohol? Sadly, no. That's a bummer. Well, do you have anything that's warm and can calm me down? Do you like green tea lattes? Green tea lattes? I'll take one. Green tea lattes. How does one make green tea latte? Green tea, milk. Green tea, milk, milk. Brew. Serve it. Here's your green tea latte. This is good. Thank you for this. By the way, are you married? Me? No. Do you have someone you love? I love this coffee shop, but I'm sure that's not the answer you're looking for. I don't really have any expectations. Man, out of all the people in the whole world, why did I fall for her? You can't choose who you fall in love with. You can if you try hard enough. At least, that's what my old man said. He really is one pretentious elf. But I guess all of them are. Poor guy. Entitled, pretentious, immortal douchebags. At least you have an eternity to learn. At least you have an eternity to learn and change. Or an eternity to be an eternal asshole. Anyway, I need to go now, and probably drink myself under until the sun rises. There's still a while until sunrise. More time for me to drink then. See you around. See you around too, Miss Freya. Thank you. Do visit again. That's kind of sad for him. Couple's going kind of through it. You were listening from the corner? Yes. Poor souls. I hope they find a way to be together. Me too. Anyway, I need to leave. I have to get up earlier than usual tomorrow. Ooh, that's tough. Okay. I think I'm going to close the shop up after this. That's pretty early. I know. After the rest of the deliveries come in tomorrow, I'll open as usual. Okay, have a good night then. You too. Masala chai, spiced tea from Southern Asia. That's quite tasty, actually. Highly recommend that. I'm currently drinking green tea, and this game makes me want a coffee. Wednesday, September 23rd, 2020. Zombie virus from Africa may have reached Seattle. Seattle groceries distribution problems harm local restaurants. Wonder if that's going to affect us. I haven't played enough of this game to know if that sort of comes down later. Fire plans to enforce stricter regulations to manage illegal immigration. That's a bit too close to home. Start the day. Who we gonna get? Freya? Freya! Good evening! Good gracious! What is wrong with you? Can't you just enter like a normal customer? I'm sorry, but I'm so excited to share this with you. What are you talking about? I know what to write for my novel. Is it one of your impulsive temporary ideas again? Hey, don't be rude. I'm being serious here. Okay, just tell me. What are you going to write about? This coffee shop. Huh. What? I'm going to write stories about this coffee shop and the people who come here. Okay, I haven't actually played enough of this game to know. Is she writing the game we're playing? Is that going to be the end that, like, it turns out we're inside of her novel? I'm going to write stories about this coffee shop and the people who come here. Are you for real? Yes! What if I say you can't do that? I'm not asking permission. That's like a breach of the customer's personal lives, you know. Relax, I know that. I just need some inspiration from this place. The stories themselves will be loosely based on what I hear and see here. How loosely based? Knife Walker novel versus movie level loosely based. Knife Walker novel versus movie level loosely based. The old one? Of course I'm talking about the old one. That's already very different, you know. You can't get more different than that. I mean, it's not like I can tell you not to write about a coffee shop, right? No, you can't. Although you can just ban me from coming. Okay, you're banned. Okay, you're banned. What? Just kidding. I wouldn't do that to my loyal customer. Very funny. Thanks for not banning me, though. Anyway, I'm really excited to see who's gonna come tonight. I wonder what kind of stories they'll have. Alright, next customer. Ooh, cop. Okay. Georgie. What am I gonna do for him? He looks kinda weathered, tired from the street. Maybe I need to not growl too much to hurt my voice. Maybe something like, let's make him from London, yeah? More bad London accent. Good evening, y'all. Good evening, Officer Georgie. Hey, Pop. Seems like you're in high spirits this evening, Miss Freya. And please, traveller, no need to be that formal with me. We're both on duty here. Hence the formalities. You are stiff as ever. Anyway, I have a shift tonight, so I'll need the usual. You have all the ingredients today? Not everything, but more than yesterday. Except for tea. I'm out of tea. A cafe that's out of tea. That's not good. You still remember my favorite, right? Coffee with a hint of sweetness? You got that right. Make sure not to use milk. Yeah. Thanks to your Tamadichi profile, everyone knows you're lactose intolerant, Georgie. Anyway, a cup of sweet, healthy coffee, please. Hey, Georgie. What do you need, Georgie? Okay, so a cup of sweet, healthy coffee, please. Sweet, healthy coffee. Okay. I don't have anything discovered. Do I have sugar? I'm probably gonna have to go base is gonna be coffee, right? Got honey. Honey and coffee. Let's see what that does. Honey coffee. Sure, let's try it. Serve it. Coffee with honey for the man on duty. Not everyone can manage this combination as well as you. That's like the easiest combination. But fair enough. Thank you for the compliment. Thank you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything myself. Provide me with service like you gave the old pop here, please. What are you having? You still need to ask, huh? You never know. Espresso, of course. The one and only espresso. The one and only espresso. I believe is just coffee, coffee, coffee. Do 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 do. Brew. Serve it, the espresso. A starless night sky for the green-haired fairy. I'm not even sure whether that's a compliment or not. That is totally flirting. This is perfect. So how's everything going at the paper, Miss Freya? As usual. Awful. She's making a risky deal with her boss. Yeah, pretty much. What kind of deal? A possibly life-altering deal. A very dangerous one at that. Okay. A deal she regretted. Not that much. Folks, seriously. Care to share the details properly? You tell him. She's secretly using her working hours to do something else. Just be as shifty in the description as possible. Something like writing her own novel. You got balls, I can tell you that. She does. Gee, thank you. How's the leap of faith going so far? It's not slowing down, that's for sure. And I haven't seen any safe haystacks to fall into. Good luck with that. Don't worry, she's not losing her job. At least not yet. Her life will be pretty hard if she messes this up, though. Thank you for the reminder. So yeah, as Traveler said, my editor-in-chief doesn't know about it yet. But my novel is going to be published by our parent company anyway, so technically I'm still doing work for the company. She'll be really pissed if she finds out, though. Wait, is stealing time a crime? Technically, I might have to arrest you. Hey, you do it all the time too. Those are just coffee breaks. Sometimes they might take longer than they're meant to, but still, coffee breaks. You're making me feel worse by saying that. You should feel bad. Stop adding salt to the wound, okay? It's just a fact. I'm not sure whether this will make you feel better or not, but if your writing career goes up in flames, the police force is always looking for people with balls as big as yours. Just don't mention that you like to do other things during your working hours. I want to say thanks, but I feel like I should be offended. I'm sure you'll do just fine, Miss Freya. You have any idea what you're going to write? I have, actually. Oh, good. What will it be about? A coffee shop and the stories people tell inside. You letting her do that? There's no stopping her. What's wrong? Please don't write about any shady-looking police officers who love to take breaks more than they should inside the coffee shop near their post. I will definitely write about that police officer. He'll make a good comedic character. Was that a compliment, or are you making fun of me, eh? I would call that a compliment. Is it? I don't think so. Hey, what do you have against me tonight? Traveler is probably worried about losing customers due to breach of privacy. Breach of privacy. Come on, it's not like I'll be using real names. And I'll dramatize most things I've heard, of course. That's even worse. Here's the thing. The stories I've heard, they'll only be the inspiration for what I write. By the way, as someone stationed here, I assume you've heard a lot of stories from the people around here, right? No. Come on! Nope. Nope, nope, nope. You helped me once with one of the stories I wrote for the paper. The one about the secretly rich beggar hanging around the block. I'm sure you can give me other interesting tips. I helped you more than once, actually. What, really? Now it's my turn to say, come on. Which stories are you talking about? You asked for information about the busker. The one who's always playing his guitar, always got a rose with him. Oh yeah, that guy. Yes, poor guy. Hearing about your girlfriend passing during an investigation is I don't know. It's hard. You took it quite well, to be honest. It was hard. But at least you gave him closure. He never complained that you used his story for the paper. And guys, I got his blessing before giving it to the editors. Well, at least he's become more popular since the article was published. More income for someone in his line of work. Yeah, the rose has become some kind of prop for him now. Anyway, back to the topic. Any hot tips? Okay. Have you heard about this one girl? Ooh, tell me. Lately, this girl's been coming to a coffee shop in the area more than before. She's pretty weird. I don't know what her deal is. But she has bright green hair. Oh, come on! I was so excited to hear about something real. You think you're not real? Wow, that went deep fast. Faster than my career going downhill. I like the dynamic these two have. They're very cute. Kind of like the dad teasing his daughter. Hey, what's with the sudden mood? Yeah, cheer up, girl. Sorry, I'm having mood swings because of the pressure. You'll do just fine. I mean, you're great with your short stories. By the way, why this coffee shop? Because I spent a lot of my time here, I guess. And then there was this couple that visited the coffee shop yesterday. What about them? They're going through a pretty hard time together. You know, different races, different cultures. Families don't approve. When I heard their story, I kind of felt their pain. What's happening to them happens to a lot of people. It's been told in fictional form countless times before, but it's always an interesting topic to discuss. Are they regulars here? Nope. The girl visited this place before, if I'm not mistaken. She was with her co-workers or clients. Helping her friends sober up, I guess. You gave people coffee to sober up? Of course not. Some folks request coffee, but I recommend against it. I usually end up giving them tea, hot chocolate, or just plain water. That's nice of you. I hope they don't get pissed about the wrong order. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Good for you. Anyway, look at the time. It's time for my shift. Oh yeah, go on and do your job, old man. Don't forget to share anything interesting you hear with me. Let's not make this a habit. Can't promise you that. Again, very cute. Okay then, see you later, everyone. Take care, Officer Georgie. Later. I think I need to go back to my writing. No offense, but I need to concentrate like crazy. Yes, you do. You've got like a novel to write in a week or something. So I'll move to my usual corner. Good luck with the writing. And don't forget to keep yourself hydrated. Here, take this glass of water. Oh, you're just the best, traveler. You're welcome. Okay, off to the world of imagination I go. Go on. Come on, get. That should do for the experiment. Ah, someone's coming. Oh, did I just make a coffee that we don't know about yet? Ooh, characters. Okay. Oh, welcome, Mr. Gala. Alright, I need voices for these two. What are we thinking? How about... Might have to start reusing some voices. I'm running out. I want him to be kind of deep, right? Hi, traveler. Can we sit here? Sure thing, sir. And I want him to be kind of high. Him to be kind of high. High and well-spoken. This is the place he recommended. You don't like it? It's fine. I know it's not like the coffee shops you're used to in LA, but... Gala, it's fine. Sorry to interrupt. Do you want to order anything? Yes. What do you want to drink? You first. Okay. Anything with coffee and ginger, please. Coffee and ginger. Let's have a look. Do we have anything with coffee and ginger? Not that we've figured out. Wait, is this... Things didn't I discover something with honey? What have we got? Okay, so it doesn't come up if I've discovered. Is that right? Okay. So, with coffee and ginger, please. So I guess we're gonna go coffee, and we're gonna go ginger, and then we're gonna go... What would work with that? Go with some honey. Ooh. Ginger honey coffee. Serve it! Your order is ready, sir. Thank you. How about you, sir? What would you like to order? Is it good? I like it. Not sure if it'll be to your liking or not. Okay. I'll have whatever he's having. Okay, so we're gonna make the same thing again, which was coffee. Nope, not honey. Coffee, ginger, honey. Ooh. Serve it. Here's your order. Good choice. Anyway, how's the town treating you so far? Same old. I was surprised seeing so many changes after just a few years, though. Yeah, things changed a lot in just 20 years. Even this coffee shop. I believe this was a bar back then. When did you open this coffee shop? We opened around 6 years ago, mister. Hyde. My name is Hyde. From what I gathered, you're from LA, right? I am. I used to live here decades ago, though. What brings you back? What brings you back to Seattle? I'm here for work. I'll probably be here for a few weeks. He travels a lot. I hope these two are a couple. They would be a very cute couple. I see. You two have known each other a long time, I assume? You could say that. Yeah, I think we met not so long after you got married, right? Then again, maybe not. It was around the 60s, I believe? Wow, that was a long time ago. Not for our kind. Wait, if I'm not mistaken, the peace treaty between werewolves and vampires was signed in 1865. So when you guys said you met in the 60s, were you talking about the 1860s? Suspicious stares. Knowing stares. No, we meant the 1960s. We're all by some racist standards, but not that old. Although it's still fair to say that. What's wrong with my voice? Although it's still fair to say we haven't seen each other in a long time. I guess 20 years is a long time. This was the place, wasn't it, where we first met? Yeah, when it was a bar. They moved? Bankrupt. Ah, such a pity. Uh-huh. You're happy the bar closed down? What's with a smile, if you don't mind? Nothing. I was just wondering, will history repeat itself? That's such a dick move. He wants us to close. No, I like this cafe. I certainly hope not. Exactly. I've been coming to your place since the first week you opened. You've got something special here. It won't close down anytime soon. Thank you, dude. You're nice. Thank you, Mr. Gala. Speaking of, it's been quite a while since your last visit. Busy at work? Kinda. With the news about that newfound virus going viral, the hospital has been extremely crowded. Oh, frontline worker. Nice. Is the virus that dangerous? Wait, don't tell me. This was released in 2020. About 2020. Is this modeling the pandemic? How long does this take to make? A virus that's... okay. They can't... That had to have been a guess, right? They would have taken at least 2 years to make this game. They wouldn't have known about COVID. No one is sure about that. But most people who come in are just... I don't want to use the word, but they're just paranoid. You're still doing the same job in the same hospital? What was it called? Admission officer. And yes, I'm still a hospital admission officer there. They should have given you a promotion for your loyalty and long service. They offered me a managerial position, but I declined. I prefer doing this. Heh. To each their own. Anyway, I was wondering, do they still sell legal blood at your hospital? They do. Although people don't need to visit the hospital directly anymore. They can just order through that blood marketplace app. Deliveroo, but for blood. Are you talking about Bloodlust? Bloodlust? Uh-huh. Bloodlust got their supply from the hospital? They can't certify blood on their own. Only hospitals and the Ministry of Health can do that. They're just middlemen with a lot of sales promos. You use it often? Not really. I'm trying a new vegan lifestyle, remember? But I do know the founder of that startup. Oh yeah, how's your vegan diet going? It's not easy, but nothing I can't conquer. Excuse me for asking, but by going vegan, do you mean you don't drink blood anymore? Not real blood. Synthetic blood. Synthetic blood. It'd be too complicated to explain, but basically some scientists are working to make some kind of blood that can satisfy my kind, without relying on real blood. Considering real blood has some cultural and health concerns. Does it taste the same? More or less, yeah. Isn't it expensive? It is. I can afford it though. But again, they're still working on it. Trying to make it more affordable for everyone. Would synthetic blood taste good if mixed with other ingredients? They want to make blood coffee. That's kind of cool. Why? You want to start selling blood-based drinks? It might attract new customers. Especially for a cafe that only opens at night, it could be an entire vampire clientele. And turn off others. Fair point. Okay. I thought it was a good idea. Honestly, I don't know if mixing it... Honestly, I don't know if mixing it would taste good. Most vampires prefer drinking raw blood. Although some do try experimenting with... other things. Other things? Mostly booze. But I know some mix it with not-so-legal substances. You know a lot. I work in a hospital, remember? Hey, talking about my vegan lifestyle reminded me to ask you something. About what? Your monthly fury? Found a less painful method to restrain yourself? Not yet. Ooh, brutal. It's always interesting to see what kind of werewolf changes they use. But I do know that it's a drink. What kind of drink? A certain combination of ginger and caffeine. Is that why you ordered coffee with ginger? Yes, I'm exploring the possibilities. But this drink wasn't the one. I guess there's too much caffeine in coffee for it to be the remedy. Why don't you use the Fury sedative available on the market? I don't trust them. Besides, that sedative is too... general. Each of us has our own remedy that we need to find. And sometimes the effectiveness can change as we grow older. Okay, so because everybody is slightly unique, then they each need a different form of ingredients to stop or control their werewolf change? That's kind of cool. And sometimes the effectiveness can change as we grow older. How effective will this drink be? Enough to calm me down. And that's all I need, to be honest. At least your calming method is only a drink. I heard some werewolves need to do kinky stuff to soothe themselves during their fury. That would be awkward and dangerous for various participants. What kind of kinky? Like BDSM? Yeah, I mean, I guess tying up? Maybe? That only happens in porn. Wait, what? It's famous among our kind. You don't have to feel ashamed if you like watching that kind of thing, you know. Hey, your friend told me about it. Well, he was pulling your leg. Damn. I mean, having sex as a calming method is pretty common. but normally we stick to vanilla stuff. Come to think of it, it would be pretty brutal doing bondage stuff during the Fury. Yeah, exactly. So continuing with your story, how far along are you in finding the ingredients for the remedy? So far, all I know is it involves ginger. Hello, someone joined! Welcome! We're playing Coffee Talk. I'm doing all the voices and yeah, kind of enjoying it. So far, all I know is it involves ginger. We're talking about what kind of remedy he needs to calm down. Because he's a werewolf and he needs to control his changes. And probably something lightly caffeinated. Like tea. Maybe. You better write that down. You won't want him wreaking havoc in the coffee shop. We don't have any tea today. Again, big mistake for a coffee shop. A cafe needs tea. But the next time you're visiting, we have green tea, don't we? That's still tea. Maybe I can try brewing the remedy for you. That would mean a lot. Excuse me for a moment. I'm sorry, I have to go now. There's an emergency at the hospital. I think I'll go back now as well. We can share a cab. Alright. Thank you for the drink. I'll probably visit this coffee shop again before I go back. So, I'll see you around. Thank you for coming. Take care on your way home. They seem nice. Hey! Are you done with your writing for tonight? Kinda. Okay, so it's been like, what, 15 minutes in world? Maybe 20? She needs to write more than that. She's got a book to write. Kinda. Those two guys kinda remind me of this video I saw online. I would prefer if you didn't start fantasizing. Yeah, what kind of video did you see online? The video of a wolf pup playing with a baby tiger. Okay, that's a very cute video. Fair play. The video of a wolf pup playing with a baby tiger. It's nice to see friendships that grow in unlikely circumstances. Oh, that video. What? I was thinking the same thing. What video do you think I was talking about? You know. Oh, never mind. You? Me? I was just joking. Please don't do jokes. You're really bad at it. That makes them good jokes. That's why you do the jokes, because they're bad. Anyway, it was a pretty interesting and productive night. But now I need to get some sleep. Yes, please don't forget to get some rest. I'll see you again tomorrow, I assume? Oh, don't you worry. I will be here tomorrow. Night-night. Be careful on your way back. Aha. STMJ. Warm booster made of susu, milk, telga, egg, madu, honey, and yahe, ginger, from Indonesia. One moment, I'm going to put on a light. It's getting very dark. Waha, I can see. I'm back. Hello. Press any key. I pushed the any key. Alright, I'm guessing this is night 3? No, 24th, 2020. Alright, what's happening in the world? Okay, so we had that virus thing happen, and then we had a hospital staff member who was partially dealing with the virus. So what have we got? Despite losing a member, Super Smile's latest album sold 1 million copies. Probably why it sold 1 million copies. That's unfortunately very good advertising. Vlogging is now part of curriculum at some private high schools. That would be terrifying, and I think that might actually be true, unfortunately, which is weird. I think I might have actually heard of that. Stop workplace racial profiling, the Orcish workers union demands. That would be good. Okay, so we've got a full civil rights movement. We still have a brain? What are the stories they tell in this world? Okay, kind of cool. That's there though. Nice, respect. Okay, night 3, I think. Ooh, orc. Okay, welcome. All right, so need a voice for her. What could we do for her? Hello, welcome to the stream. We're playing Coffee Talk. I'm trying to figure out a voice for an orc. I like those tattoos though. Or possibly hair. Yeah. What are we thinking? So I'm thinking I'm gonna go... Do I want to go deep or do I want to go high? Maybe we're gonna go a little... more kind of like this. Yo! A cup of honey milk, please. Right away. Because I don't want to go too deep. That's a bit too stereotypical. So maybe if I go a little bit more like this. Did she say honey milk? Is that not... Show me? That? Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to remember that we did the honey milk. Okay, so milk, honey, honey, brew. Honey milk, serve it. Your honey milk is ready. Thank you. You're welcome. He does not want to talk. He's at the bar. Kinda weird sitting at the bar and not conversing with the staff. Especially when it's quiet like that. Hey, Freya's here. Hey, traveler. Seems like there's a cat. Whoa, there's actually a cat. Oh my god, she got in with me! Relax, it's okay. Cute kitty! Cute kitty! Relax, it's okay. Hey, kitty cat. Does the kitty cat talk? I hope the kitty cat talks. What are you looking for? Want some milk? It's a person! She cool. Okay, we need a voice for her. Hi, barista. No. What are we thinking? So I'm using this kind of a voice for the orc. What are we thinking for her? I'm running out of voices, honestly. Think I might reuse this one. I doubt they're gonna be in the same. Yes. Okay, yes, let's go with this as a voice for her. Hi, barista. Yes, I'd love some milk. Holy! You look like you've just seen a ghost. No, I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. It's just been a while since it's been a while since the last time I saw a Nekomimi? Nekomimi. Cat. Person? Maybe? Nekomimi. Since I saw a Nekomimi transforming. We rarely do that in public. I guess you don't have that many Nekomimi friends. I won't say I have. You folks usually use your feline form to commute. That would be so cool, commuting as a cat. That would be such a cool power. If I'm not mistaken. That's right. Well, commuting as a cat sounds more practical than commuting as a and commuting as a bipedal form. Kind of. Anyway, before we continue, can I have my milk, please? I'm sorry. What kind of milk do you want? Just milk. No additional stuff or anything? No, milk and nothing else. Okay, so cats are lactose intolerant. Never give your cat actual milk. But I guess she's not. Good for her. No milk and nothing else. Brew the milk. Oh, we're steaming the milk too. It's gonna be warm milk. Serve it. Fresh milk for the lady with the pretty smile. Stop flirting with everyone. Thank you. Are you hitting on an underage girl? Yes, that's my worry too. I was just giving her a compliment. No, you're being weird. Thank you for the compliment. It's really good. It's literally just milk. You're welcome. Understandable reaction. What's a young girl like you doing alone like this late? I'm not a young girl. I'm a grown-up who can take care of herself. Is she meant to be like 15? Kinda hard to tell. You don't look like a grown-up. What? I'm 18! Oh, that's close. Yeah, that's exactly what I'd call too young. Well, I'm not an old lady like you, for sure. Besides, I've been earning a living since I was 13 years old. So I'm definitely not a kid anymore. How? I'm sure you know. I don't. Oh my, are you? Just say it. If this is something illegal, or if you are in danger, blink twice. Really? With a cute face like mine? Since you were 13? Be very careful. Exactly! Seriously, you've never seen me on TV or social media? Okay, you're just famous. That's fine. That's fine. I don't want to sound like a snob, but I don't watch mainstream media. Snob. Part of the broke but woke movement, I see. You must be the broke part. That's mean. I mean, that's mean. I don't see you ordering any drinks. What, too broke for a cup of coffee? I mean, you haven't... I don't think you've actually paid yet, Freya. And it's been like 3 nights so far, so... yeah. She's not that great for business, no. Oh, really? Sometimes I wonder. Could this coffee shop survive without me? If you pay? I don't think anyone has actually paid yet. What are you waiting for? You haven't paid yet either. What are you waiting for, Grandma? Make your order. Is this some kind of maid cafe experiment or something? So what do you want to order? The usual. Okay, so it's 3 coffees, right? An espresso. Brew. Serve it. Your espresso is ready. As good as usual. Glad you like it. Wait a minute. You do look familiar. Oh, is she gonna realize that she's actually a huge fan of this pop star actor person? Are you in a pop group? Are you Rachel Florencia? Are you Rachel Florencia? The member of the Super Smiles who just graduated and started her solo career? Uh-huh. You're not a lost cause after all, Grandma. You're not a lost cause after all, Grandma. That brings us back to my first question. What the hell are you doing here? Drinking milk. I'm serious. But you can see it with your own eyes, right? I'm really here to drink milk and chew bubblegum, and she's all out of bubblegum. How come this coffee shop attracts so many weird people? Well, while we do have a lot of unusual customers, this is the first time we've had a famous celebrity visit. To drink milk, no less. Yay, achievement unlocked! No, seriously, why are you here? Well, you know. The usual young folks' problems. I had a fight with my father, oh no, and so here I am. She's been doing this since 13. That means her parents have basically been in charge of her more or less the entire time. Either enabling or controlling. And a fight with her father could easily mean that, yeah, she's trying to break out of it. Ha. I hope she's okay. And so here I am. Ah, I see. But is it okay for a celebrity like you to be out alone this late? You don't need to worry about me. I can turn into a cat. So can the rest of her family, I assume. Now I'm really worried. Anyway, what happened? My dad. We got into an argument. He doesn't like my line of work. Okay, so they've been enabling or allowing, but they haven't been controlling. They've been trying to get her out of the public eye rather than keep her in it and make money from her like a Britney Spears situation. Okay, that might be good depending on how the parents have been with her. He doesn't like my line of work. He always saw my profession as something negative. Well, for a kid... Not bad, but dangerous. Depending. But I love what I'm doing. That's important, then. Be good. But what about your mother? What are her thoughts on your career choice? She passed away a few years ago. I'm sorry to hear that. It's alright. Your dad knew anything about the entertainment industry? Your dad know anything about the entertainment industry? He used to work in showbiz decades ago. So yeah, he does know a thing or two. Oh, another person. All the voices. Wait, who we got? Which direction are we going? Aha! Hey, you're back, Georgie! Good evening, traveller. Good evening, girls I've never met before. I just saw you yesterday. Just kidding, Freya. Anyway, traveller. Yes, officer? I need something for my sore throat. Can you get a brother a cup of green tea with lemon and honey? Green tea with lemon and honey. We can do that. Alright, we're gonna make a green tea with lemon and honey. Brew. Cough syrup. Ooh, that actually sounds pretty good. Serve it. Everyone smokes in here. This is like old school. Your special drink is ready. Well, well, well. What do we have here? It's my special cough syrup. What do you call it? My special cough syrup. Cough syrup. He's shocked. Aghast. How dare it be called something so simple? Of course you do. Let's see whether this drink tastes as good as it smells. And damn! This is great! How's your day going? Anything out of the ordinary on your patrol? Just give us all the goss. She needs it for her stories. Yeah! Anything interesting today? Actually, I witnessed something scary on my shift today. Tell me, tell me! You sure you want to hear it? Yes! The scary thing I witnessed was... my salary. Seriously? Yeah, today was payday. And I checked my ATM during my shift. Such a horrible sight. Other than that and the labor union protest, everything is fine though. You're gonna skip over that? A labor union protest, if you're involved, is probably not a small deal. How can you say that's fine? We got a young celebrity lurking around by yourself. Ain't that strong proof that this area is safe? He's got a good point. What voice did I give her again? Hey. Hey! Thank you for the drink and the place to sit. I'm going back now. Oh, thank you for coming. Hope you enjoyed your time. Uh-huh. Fare thee well, strange traveller. Hope you have a good night. Okay, down to 3. Who the hell was that? She just sat there and read. People do that at coffee shops, cafes all the time, Freya. Play nice. I'm sure that's pretty normal in a coffee shop. I mean, you always do that here, and... you always do that here when you're writing. Why was that hard to say? I guess you're right. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yes. What are you doing here, young lady? It's pretty late, you know. I don't have anywhere else to go. And this place looked cozy. So you ran away from home base. I see. So you basically wanted to go to a bar? But you're underage, right? America, legal age 21. So she's still underage. Yep. But you're underage, right? How did you know? You can read minds now, old man? I have a daughter around her age. It's easier to translate what they say. Especially when you have to deal with them every day. I don't know why you're here, but everything's gonna be okay. You can forget all your problems while you're here. I don't know if you're being kind or weirdly creepy. I'm gonna go with kind. It might just be the way that I'm saying it. You can forget all of your problems while you're here. Dude, you're a cop. Okay, yeah, no. Thinking it's creepy too. It's not his job to take care of someone else's daughter. He is a cop. That is exactly his job. Relax, Freya. Don't be so uptight. Yeah. Mr. Policeman here made me feel safer already. You know it yourself, Freya. This place is very safe. Right, Officer Georgie? Hey, Georgie. Of course, this is the safest place around here. Hey, that endorsement comes with a discount, right? Yep. Understandable stare. What? Don't look at me that way. You're a cop, old man. Act like one. I deal with crimes and public safety. How should I know how to handle someone else's daughter? Just don't be creepy, dude. You should know. You are a father yourself. Oh, right. Guys, you know I can hear you, right? Yeah, you're talking over her. You're not exactly being subtle. Really? See, Freya? She has good hearing. That should help her protect herself. Anyway, Miss Rachel, what brings you here? As I've told the others, I've had a fight with my dad. Why are you laughing? Me and my daughter fight every day. Oh, that's possibly sweet, possibly very not sweet. I hope you two are okay. Hey, why would you say that? Because it's true. I fought a lot with my kids. That's normal. In fact, whenever we finish arguing about something, we become closer as a family. I'm not sure that's how that works, but sure, if it works for you. Huh? Because when things have calmed down, I learned something about them. And they learned something about me as well. As long as we don't leave things unresolved, an argument makes things better. Well, it gets it out in the open, so that is valid, I guess. But it happens so often. Tonight was just one among countless others. It wasn't like this before. Before it happened. Before I'm guessing your mother passed away. You mean before your solo career? No, before Mom passed away. Yep, hold it. What happens after each fight? Nothing. We just don't talk about it until another fight starts. That's how the next fight starts. You need to get these things out in the open and talk your way through it. Unresolved problems are dangerous. It ain't easy. But you gotta understand each other better. And as much as I hate to admit it, conflict is always the best way to get to know someone. Even your own blood. Not sure that's true. But it was never this bad when Mom was around. She's the only one who understood me. And she also understood your father. So she was the mediator. Maybe he and your mom also had arguments. But your mom acted as a mediator between the two of you. That's possible. Now that Mom's gone, I don't have anyone to act as my guardian. And your dad, he lost his best negotiator. Wait a second. You said this happened a lot. But why did you run this time? My daughter never ran away. Wait. Maybe it's because I'm the one who always ran away. Because I'm the one who always ran away. Using my job as an excuse. That's a brutal revelation, dude. Well done. I can confirm that. Yeah, I run here a lot. But yeah, I hate to tell you again. You both gotta resolve your issues. Unresolved problems are dangerous. In any relationship. Well done, dude. You're getting better. Okay. I kinda understand what you're going through, Rachel. I also ran away when I was younger. Are you on good terms with your parents now? I am. When and how did it happen? To be honest, I'm not even sure myself. It just happens. Maybe I should run even farther. No, what you need to do is find a safe place where you can exist. Maybe that's with a different family member. Maybe it's with friends, but a safe place where you can exist, and then talk to your parents. See if you can work it through. If you can't work it through, that's what the extra family members are for. But the only way that you can rebuild a relationship is by actually rebuilding the relationship. Maybe I should run even farther. Oh, that is tempting. I mean, I have my own income. I don't need to rely on my dad. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. Why? I'm an adult. Technically, yes. 18. No adult would ever say I'm an adult. Yes, childish adult. Just give yourself time to think, Miss Rachel, and try to understand your father's perspective. That goes both ways. Both sides need to be understanding. If it's one way, it doesn't quite work. I'm sure both of you will be able to solve this. Like adults. You don't need to rush to a decision. I'm not sure about that. Just take your time. But now I would recommend you just go home. It's really late. I need to go home as well. Dude, I'd maybe check if it was safe for her to go home. It might not be. I can give you a ride, but you don't need to talk to your father right away. Just go straight to your room. At least knowing you're safe at home will give him some peace. That will allow him to think more clearly about everything. Again, we don't know if it's actually safe for her there. You're right. Okay, I guess it must be. You really are a cop, Georgie. Of course I am. So where do you live, Miss Rachel? In the western part of Neko Town. Oh. That's quite far. You're still going to drive me home, right? Still going to drive me home, right? Changing voices there. Old man, you promised. Of course I will. Should I drive you to... Should I drive you home too, Miss Freya? No, you don't have to. I'm riding my bike. I assume you also live nearby and that's how you found this place. Are you sure? 100% sure. Okay, we'll be off then. Thank you, Traveler and Freya. Take care on your way home. See you around, Traveler. I hope that turns into something sweet. I've never actually finished this game, so I'm hoping it goes in the wholesome direction rather than the non-wholesome direction. And there they went. Yes. You can stay longer if you want. Nah, it's fine. I also have to call it a day. How's the writing, by the way? It's getting there. That's nice to hear. I'm juggling a lot of work, though. Barely made my deadlines. I don't know if I can keep this up. Why don't you just come clean? Tell your boss about the publishing offer. Who knows? Maybe she'll understand. Yeah, right. Great job, Freya. Here, take some money. Go take a vacation and finish your novel. In your dreams. I'm not exactly Employee of the Month. You never know. You never know, I might end up on the chopping block. Oh, the pressure. I'm sure about one thing, though. This coffee shop has a lot of stories to tell. I'm thinking you're gonna be the one who writes this story. So yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow. The door is always open for you. I bet it is. Okay then, take care. Be careful on your way home. Alright, end of another day. Going pretty well. Bitter heart. Shadows that will help you try to hide. What is in that? I'm seeing cinnamon, lemon maybe, and coffee? Shadows that will help you try to hide. Nice. What's in the news today? Friday, September 25th, 2020. Alright, what's happening today? The Orcish Workers' Union in talks with the government over their pleas. Okay, so they're actually making some progress, that's good. Rap group Street Orchestra questioned over their pro-eco-terrorism lyrics. Yeah, that happens. Werewolf activists in prison for owning illegal Fury sedative. Why is it illegal? Surely they don't want people to be doing the Fury. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, who we got today? Freya? Coming up. Not Freya. Oh, hello. Good evening, Mr. Hyde. Evening. Are you by yourself tonight, sir? Gala is coming. After his shift. It's pretty empty here. You're our first customer tonight. Is there something wrong? Nothing. It's just a bit strange that you say our, when obviously there's only you here. Oh, I guess it's just me, but when I'm working, I always put myself as the barista and the coffee shop. The royal we, if you will. I see. Anyway, I need to order something. What do you want to drink tonight? You have any blood? We talked about that. You said no. Play night. Sorry, sir, but we don't. Come on, did you think I was serious? A little bit. Oh. Now give me a ginger green tea. Make sure it's very warm and bitter. Ginger green tea. Make sure it's very warm and bitter. How do I do that? Ooh, you go away. Okay, so do I have tools to make a ginger green tea? Oh, I can make cough syrup. Ooh. Hello, new viewers. We're playing Coffee Talk. Welcome. I need to make a ginger green tea. I don't know if I have the recipe, so I'm just going to have to wing it. Okay. So I have green tea and ginger. Make sure it's very warm and bitter. I mean, that's good. If I do that, very warm and bitter, I guess that would do it. Brew! Ginger green tea. Excellent. Serve it. Your drink is ready. Let's see. Good. Glad you liked it. By the way, if you don't mind my asking, ask away. You said you're here for work. Yes? For a couple of weeks. You're not in the medical industry like Mr. Gala, are you? Hell no. I could never imagine myself doing something so... what's the word? Something as honorable as that. Well, at least he recognizes it. Then, are you dealing with something that I shouldn't ask about? I'm not a criminal. In case that's what you had in mind. It was what I had in mind. I mean, it's not an evil job per se. You're a lawyer, aren't you? But definitely not as honorable as working in a hospital. Then, what is it? Yes. You travel a lot? More or less. You befriended a startup founder, though I assume you either have your own startup, or you work in some kind of investment agency. I used to, but not anymore. That startup founder, he's just a friend. Then, what do you do? I've had many career paths in my life. They got boring after a while. So right now, I'm a model. Well played. I didn't expect that. But you have the looks of... But you have the looks and the figure, so I guess it makes sense. You want to know a secret? Sure. Those ads for anti-aging skincare products? No way. Vampire models. That's cheating. That's not okay. That's cheating. We are naturally good looking. Actually, story time. I used to know someone who was the director of some ads. And those anti-aging models are actually 13-year-old girls because they don't have any wrinkles on them. This is in Australia where everyone gets wrinkles by like 15. So they had to get children. And that's one of the ways that they mess with you. Yeah, fun. We are naturally good looking. Skin paler than an elf's, but we don't have those annoying pointy ears, which makes us basically a bunch of good-looking living mannequins. How better to advertise anti-aging products than with people who naturally don't age? Again, cheating. Isn't that false advertising? Don't be naive. Truth is a matter of circumstance and perspective. Advertising is just framing the truth. I never thought of it that way. How long have you been modeling? Oh, not long. Not much more than 30 years. That's still kind of a while. Wow. Wait, if he was a startup owner before that, he was doing startups in the 80s. Damn. Good evening! Can you please be a little quieter? There's another customer here, right beside you. 3 inches. Act like a civilized person, if you can. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to make this place a little livelier. If you don't mind, right, sir? No, I don't mind. I'm pretty sure I saw you the last time I was here. You bet. You could say I'm a regular here. Hence the attitude. Hey! You look very happy. Any special occasion? Nah, nothing. This is my default state. It's nice, actually. Default happy. That's really cool. She only has 2 states. Either extreme excitement or super stressed. Yeah, understand that. Stop putting me in a bad light. Anyway, what were you talking about? We were talking about Mr. Hyde's profession. And what is your profession, dear sir? What is your profession? I'm a model. And he's been doing it for 30 years. Understandable shock. Holy shit, 30 years of modeling! That's a long time! Not for me. My current liaison is in the... I can do this. My current liaison in the clothing brand I work with is the daughter of the guy I worked with when I started modeling. Okay, so generational. Usually I work until it's the grandchild. Damn. That's really cool. I'm Freya, by the way. Nice to meet you, Freya. How's the writing so far? It's okay, but I'm stuck and in need of a warm drink. So, brew me something, please. Coffee? Nah. Ooh. I need to take it slow tonight. Make me something warm and sweet without coffee. Warm and sweet without coffee? Interesting. What do I have in here? I mean... we could do a cough syrup. What have I got here? Chocolate. Ginger. Honey. That's kind of bitter. Chocolate and honey. But we need warmth. Oh, I can do tea. So you get you some warmth. And then we're going to make it sweet. And... very sweet. Tea, honey, ginger. Let's try that. See how we go. Theoretically just add more of it, but... honey ginger tea. Serve it! A warm, sweet drink ready. Nice! Yeah, she liked it. A perfect drink to end the day. Well, I'm glad you liked it. So, you're a writer? Yeah, I work for the Evening Whispers. But I'm also working on my own novel right now. Sounds interesting. What kind of novel are you writing? About you, my friend. About you! It's complicated. Yeah, understandable. You should wait until she finishes it. Yeah, no spoilers! That's safe. That's if she ever manages to finish it. Play nice, dude. Play nice. Yeah, that too. What's the genre? Slice of life. So, not fantasy or sci-fi? I mean, at this point, kind of technically. I'm still not sure. Probably it'll be normal slice of life. In a fantasy world. You'll have tough competition. You're not wrong. I'll probably put some surreal elements in there. Maybe I'll set it in a world where only humans exist. Yes, the most surreal of worlds. Sounds a bit racist. That's the twist! This isn't about racial supremacy. I imagine even in a world where only one race exists, problems will still appear anyway. Play nice. Discrimination and racism will still happen. How can they be racist without other races? Oh, life finds a way. Differences in language, nationality, ideology, or even skin color. When everything's the same, the smallest differences will stand out. Yeah. Unfortunately. Perhaps it's diversity that can teach us to look past the differences. The bottom line is, we'll always find a way to hate others. I assure you of that. It's kind of foreboding. That doesn't really sound all that funny. Hey, it's fantasy! That's what fiction's for anyway. Painting the what-ifs. Yeah. That's actually pretty interesting. I'll buy you a book when it comes out. And I'll fly back here to have it signed. Aw, thank you. That would be legitimately cool to hear from someone. Like, just have them hand you the book that you wrote and sign it. Oh, hey, you're back. Hi, everyone. Good evening, Miss Lua. Hi there. How's it going? Great, thanks. Ooh. There's a phone call happening. Gonna be picked up by someone else in the house. Yes? Success! Dealt with. Awesome. Lua, please meet Hyde. Nice to meet you, Mr. Hyde. And Hyde, please meet Lua. Hi. Are you by yourself? Yeah, I just finished a meeting. I needed an escape from my co-workers. So I decided to come here instead. Is Bailey's coming? Oh, he's not. He's a freelancer, remember? And he's free to do whatever he wants. Is everything okay? Please tell me you two are still together. Please tell me you haven't broken up over that silliness. To be honest, we haven't talked much since the other day. Oh. We shall fix that with a warm drink then. Good idea, thanks. I'm in the mood for a green tea latte. Green tea latte? Is there a problem? No, it's nothing, sorry. Then a cup of green tea latte, please. What were you thinking? Is that what he had? Can't remember what he had. Green tea latte. So we're gonna do green tea, milk. Brew. One green tea latte. Your green tea latte is ready. Thank you. I don't know why, but I was suddenly longing for a green tea latte. Like, this drink feels really heartwarming. Oh, that's nice. Call me pretentious, but I think drinks have the power to connect people's hearts. Okay, do you actually mean magic, or do you mean, like, emotionally? Both could be kind of cool, and I'm curious which one it's going to go with. This world could just have straight-up magic. That's surprisingly deep for a cup of tea. By the way, about Bailey's, has he visited this place again? After our last meeting? Not that I know of. He hasn't. Oh. I should apologize for the commotion we caused. Please don't worry about that. I'm sure they get a lot worse than that. Who is this Bailey's person you keep mentioning? How to explain this? Your move, my dear. Bailey's is... or was, I don't know. My boyfriend. We had a little fight a few days ago. Going through a rough time. About what? Hey, is it okay for him to just ask her like that? You tell me. Dude, I'm just a customer. You're the owner of this place. It's an odd problem. It's an old problem. I'm a succubus and he's an elf. The usual racial problems then. Show some manners, old man. What? I'm just following up on the questions you started. It's all right. Bailey and I have different views on the importance of family. My family is pretty close and usually they're supportive. When it comes to dating an elf, they fear that I'll be treated like a peasant. Understandable, yeah. Bailey's, on the other hand, he comes from a well-respected elven family, so they will treat you like a peasant. They can be cagey at times, I get it. But for whatever reason, he took his family for granted. It's not surprising that his family would disagree with the relationship. You don't sound like most succubi I know. How's your boyfriend dealing with this? He said we should keep going. Just the same as we have been before the last 10 years. Yeah, just the same as we have been for the last 10 years. He also suggested you keep it secret, which that's not as cool. Like, you can continue without the family involved, but you still like hiding each other is kind of not fun. So you've been together for 10... Well, I missed it. And he's suggesting that both of you should just go on as usual? I mean, your relationship for the past 10 years... That was without familial approval, right? Well, yes. But I want our relationship to move forward. I want a family. Did he disagree with the idea of marrying you? No, quite the opposite. He wanted to marry me. What's the problem, then? Their voices are kind of becoming quite similar. I need to deepen hers, I think. It's not that simple. His family will disown him? Yes. He wants to marry you even if he has to leave his family? Yes. Problem solved, then. Why do you have to care so much about what his or your family thinks? Just marry him. Make a family of your own. I would honestly go with him on this. Like, unless you are relying on your family to exist, if they're not supporting you, they're not supporting you. Right? They'll come around or they won't. Yeah. Just marry him. Make a family of your own. It's not that simple. I don't want to be held responsible if he regrets his decision one day. Abandoning one's family is not a solution. You don't have to abandon them. You can still be there next to each other. Like there are stages between abandoning and like just being next to each other in the relationship still. You don't necessarily need approval. What if marrying me is a mistake? What if he regrets leaving his family? I can't take that kind of responsibility. I can't let him make that sacrifice. He's not making the sacrifice. He wants to be with you. Go for it. Lua, did you ever think about the risks when you started dating him? Yes. No, maybe a little. But we didn't think it would get this far. From what I can see, you're the problem here. You're pretty greedy for wanting it all. Him, family approval. If you're asking for racial reconciliation, might as well ask for world peace. I mean, don't have to be that harsh about it, dude. Old man, stop talking. Lua, if I may ask, do you want to marry Baileys? I love him. Of course I do. Even so, I can't let him leave his family for me. It would be selfish. Because I can't do the same for him. I love my family so much no matter how messy they are. Well, that's the thing. You can be messy together. You don't have to leave them. You can just be a mess. Sometimes the mess is worth it. Well, that's difficult. So you're forcing your boyfriend to have the same life as you have. That blood is thicker than water mentality won't work here. Not every family is worth fighting for, you know. He's a little bit of a dick about it, but he's got, I think, a fairly good idea about how to work with it. Some are. Not his. Have you ever met Bailey's family? No. They always rejected the idea. Did he try to introduce you to them? He did. You can't have it all, lady. This is not a fairy tale. This is not a story where some fairy godmother will suddenly appear and grant your wishes. Actually, that feels like it could happen in this world. That would be kind of cool. But we'll see. This is how things go in real life. You have to take chances and make sacrifices, and you choose which one is the best for you. Pretty simple. Stuck in the middle with you. Who's gonna talk? I'm sorry, I have to leave. You're scared off a customer. Bad vampire. I hate to be the girl who always runs away, but thank you for the advice. Take care on your way, Miss Lua. I will. Bye. Bad vampire. Being mean to customers. I agree. You were super harsh, old man. But you agree with me, don't you? Well... You didn't have to say it so harshly, you know? Yeah, that was the problem. The message, I think, was fairly correct, but you're a little bit mean about it. You didn't have to say it so harshly, you know? What are you doing here by yourself, anyway? Trying to pick a fight with everyone? I'm waiting for a friend. Oh, is this Gala? Oh, there he is. Hey, Gala. Good evening, everyone. Hey, Gala. How are you doing, Freya? I'm fine. But your friend here is one hell of a troublemaker. What did you do this time, Hyde? Stated facts. Harshly. To someone that needed it. Not the way you said it. Let me order a drink first. Then you folks tell me about what happened. What are you having this evening, sir? You remember my fury remedy? I mentioned it a couple of days ago. The one with ginger and caffeine? Yes. Can you help me try to figure out what it was? What it is? Sure, should I try mixing the ginger with tea? Yes. Tea, ginger, and I'm still not sure what the last one might be. Okay, I'll try experimenting with it. You'll know it when you get it right. Okay, so we're doing tea with ginger. And I'm gonna go with... What did we do last time? Ah, that would be so much more useful to remember what we did last time. This doesn't seem to update. At all. I feel like it would be very useful if it did. Okay, so we need... I believe I did honey last time. Let's try lemon. Ooh. Come on. Get us a fury remedy. Ginger lemon tea. Is that what we did last time? Serve it. Here's your drink, sir. No, it wasn't the right one. I'm 100% sure this is not the remedy I would need. Damn. Let me try brewing another one. It's okay. Oh. If we figured it out, we could do like 5 different ones and see which one helps you. I'm more interested in the story anyway. So tell me, what happened? He's a better storyteller than me. Alright, so there's this girl. Cut to the future. And that's about it. Hide, oh hide. Never change, do you? Looking suspicious. Oh, both of you are going to judge me for being honest now? Dude, honesty is good and all, but, you know, try not to be a dick. Yes, well put, Freya. Listen to her, Hyde. She's got a good point. Not you too. I was a bit surprised, though. Usually you don't bother with this kind of thing. I've seen you actively avoid it. Heh. Well, you do know me. We've been friends for years. Suspicious. Yeah, of course. I don't know why I got involved in that discussion. I guess the vibe in this place has seeped into me. I understand. This place does have that special magic. Not exactly a good magic. Judging from the reaction I received today. You may be right. But there are better ways to say what you have in mind. Anyway, I've got to go. So soon? It's past midnight. I need to get some sleep. Take care on your way, Freya. Sleep tight. See you guys. Alright. Now you two are probably going to discuss something. What are you going to discuss? Why are you staring at me like that? Yes, good question. Nothing. What did he want to talk about when he told me to meet you here? I was just bored. And that's the surest way to make you come out. Seriously? I thought the story from Freya was enough. To fill your daily dose of interaction? Well, it was. Something, indeed. The dude works as a hospital admissions officer. Like, social interaction, I guess it's not social at work, but like human interaction is not lacking in his life. So getting out of the house on a not work thing is very good, so good friend, good friend. Well, it was something, indeed. You said something about being my friend for years. Yes, why? Do you ever wonder what we'd be like if we hadn't met? What do you mean? Suspicious looking? Forget it. Forget it. It's late, anyway. I need to get back. You're a vampire, not nocturnal? Vampires are not nocturnal in this world. Huh? Alright, Traveler. Thanks for the evening. The pleasure was mine. I feel like you two, you've been a bit slighted. I feel like you might want something more from this guy. Yeah? Yeah, I know he did say that you were married. Bye. Poor Gala. Doesn't really know what's going on. What was that? You know him better than I do, Mr. Gala. Care for another drink to end the day? Sure. Okay. Black magic. Sweet, cool, and magically wakes you up. Okay. What's happening in the news? Saturday, September 26th, 2020. I think we're like 4 days in now. Atlantic countries plead for landfolk to send help instead of trash. What? Are they literally sending trash? Or are they sending help that, like, is hurting more? Like they're sending food that has gone off? Or they literally just take our trash, get away from it? Opinion, who watches The Watchmen in Seattle? Nice reference. I get it. Cats are the best creatures on Earth. Research has proven that. Was that by the Nekomimi? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Start the day. Welcome. Oh. I've seen this guy before. Welcome.
Hello there. Good evening.
Is that the one I want to use? No. I want, like, an encouraging, hello there, good evening. Do I want that?
Hello there. Good evening.
No. I want him to be sort of,
Hello there. Good evening.
no, I don't want that. Maybe back to the first.
Hello there. Good evening.
Good evening, sir?
Ah, the usual Earthling linguistic problem. We will never get used to it.
Is it okay if I call you sir?
Definitely. You can call us whatever you like. We do not mind a bit.
Do you want to order anything, sir?
Oh yes, we have to communicate our order. Please pardon us. What do you recommend?
So I'm trying to be a little bit stilted in the voice. Sort of a little bit robotic, a little bit alien. From what little I actually know about this guy already. But overly enthusiastic.
We will not be able to taste the difference anyway.
He doesn't have taste buds. Oh, what do you mean?
It is all right. Forget it. What is the most expensive drink here?
Everything's the same price in this coffee shop, which I believe is free. Again, you haven't been charging anyone.
Really? That is interesting. Unlike other places we have visited so far.
Have you decided on what to order, then?
Okay, we would like to order anything.
Anything?
Anything.
Okay, we're gonna go with anything. What? Let's, So unfortunately, this doesn't seem to update the things that we've made. Otherwise, I could... Okay, wait. Let's try and make the werewolf remedy, which was tea,
Cinnamon.
ginger, cinnamon. Brew. But it might have a name like werewolf cure, if we get it right. Masala chai. No, but that's actually kind of nice. We figured that out. Cool. Your drink is ready, sir. I hope it's to your liking.
Don't worry, it will not matter to us. Okay, let us drink this.
I forgot about that. Finger in cup.
Yes?
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Why did you put your finger in the drink?
That's a very strange question. We are drinking it, of course.
You're drinking it?
Yes, drinking it.
Huh.
Oh yes, of course. We almost forgot. Earthlings use their speaking organ to drink.
which is also a very bad design. Also the breathing organ. Terrible idea.
We use our appendages to drink. Usually a
Polypropylene?
Usually a polypropylene drinking apparatus is provided for us to use.
Pardon?
It is what you call plastic in the shape of a long tubular stick.
You mean a straw?
Yes, we wonder why Earthlings rely on it so much. Mostly, you can drink without it. Yet the plastic stick apparatus was provided on 87.7...
Yeah, I can do this.
Yet the plastic stick apparatus was provided on 87.76% of all drinking occasions we encountered.
Him being so robotic is both interesting and easier to voice, and challenging because it's very wordy, and very syllable heavy, and very easy to get tongue-tied.
And it has become one of the biggest single-use pollutants on your planet.
Anyway, how do you drink with a straw?
The same as we just did. But thanks to the plastic stick apparatus, we do not need to use our appendages we do not need to put our appendages into the liquid mixture you call drinks. It is very convenient. Perhaps convenience takes higher priority in Earthlings' decision-making processes.
I see. I guess people won't suspect a thing if you put your hands on a straw.
Affirmative.
By the way, you said you just arrived. Where did you come from, sir? I'm gonna guess it's somewhat up.
Far. It would be too complicated to tell you all the details. But we can tell you one thing. We have a mission here.
A mission?
Yes.
What kind of mission?
Find what the Earthlings call a female.
Oh, we're getting into creepy territory. And then...
breed!
Yep. Absolutely. Into the creepy territory. Okay. So you came from a faraway place to find a date.
Date? Our mission does not have anything to do with your understanding of time.
No, I'm not talking about that kind of a date.
Oh, pardon us. But no, our mission also does not have anything to do with fruits.
Poor guy. I wasn't talking about that kind of date either.
Oh, pardon us again. Your language is extremely confusing sometimes.
Honestly, yeah, fair. Don't worry about it. We also struggle with our own languages.
Earthlings really need to work on their communication. There are so many ways to make communication more direct and simple. Of all the places that we have been to, this place has the worst communication methods.
Yeah, actually, that's fair, yeah. Can't argue with that. So, how's the mission so far?
Not good. We are using this unique communication application. According to our data, it is the biggest source of breeding interaction on Earth. Although the success rate of the breeding is not as high as the interaction.
Yeah, that does happen.
Huh.
I never heard about... Wait. Are you talking about a dating app?
This system used a fire symbol as their sign.
You are talking about a dating app.
But again, we found some contradictions in the application.
What do you mean?
According to our understanding of the application, it requires the person that interacts with it to swipe left or right. If you swipe left, it means you do not want to breed. If you swipe right, it means you do want to breed.
That's definitely one way of thinking that.
And when two interactees swipe right between each other, they can commence the introduction to the breeding process.
Maybe I should have given you David Attenborough's voice. It didn't go well, I assume?
Most of them started communicating with very big letters on the communication platform.
No, we're not going to do David Attenborough for you. That'll hurt my voice too much.
Most of them started communicating with very big letters in the communication platform. And they said some words that cannot be considered proper.
Yes, please don't make me voice those words. I don't know what to say about that. But you said most of them. Some of them actually did not get mad?
Oh, some of them were laughing with text.
Did you get to meet them?
We set up meetings. Many of them did not appear.
But some did.
Yes, but we got confused on the way they communicate. No outcome from the meetings, even though we decided to go to various recommended places according to our database.
And this coffee shop happens to be one of the recommended places?
Yes.
Interesting. Then you're here to meet someone?
Yes. But she should have arrived some time ago. Maybe each Earthling also has different perception. Maybe each Earthling also has... wordy. Very wordy. Maybe each Earthling also has different interpretations of time. That's difficult to get your head around. You're right about that. Oh, you're back. What was your voice again? It was like, yeah, see? Here you going. Yeah, okay. Good evening, miss. Evening. Would you like to order something? Cafe latte, please. Cafe latte, coming right up. What was the order for a cafe latte? Oh, I figured that out. That's cool. Cafe latte. Yeah, top. Coffee, milk. Coffee, milk. And brew. Doopy-doo. Kind of enjoying this, honestly. Serve it! Away we go! Your order is ready, miss. Thank you. How is it? Good. Glad you like it. Are you here to read again, miss? Yeah, you know the drill. Please enjoy your time. And that's all we're getting out of her. Yeah. Can I help you with something? Oh, nothing. Pardon us. Okay. Being creepy. She just wants to be left alone, dude. Excuse us. Yes. Are you waiting for someone? Not this again. Yeah, doesn't really understand social cues. Poor guy. No, I'm not waiting for anyone. Are you sure? Yes. I'm sure I'm not waiting for anyone. Because we are waiting for someone from this app. And she is an orc, just like you. Subtle. Look here. First, I'm not the only female orc on Earth. Heck, I'm not even a pure orc. But, is your name Uruk High 69? Dude, they ain't coming. They're not gonna meet you. Sorry. Oh my god. Is this guy sane? Please pardon them, miss. I don't think they're from around here. So... You have not answered our question. Are you Uruk High 69? No. My name is Myrtle, and I never use Uruk High 69 anywhere. Oh. You really are not her. Of course I'm not! Seriously, men nowadays. If you're not desperate to find a date, why don't you ask your friends? Or go to a club or something. But we don't have any friends on Earth. Hey, when you said he's not from around here, are you saying he's not from Earth? Well, from what I've gathered up to now, they're not from this planet. Man. Pardon us for interrupting, but when you said club, which activities are you talking about? According to the search result, there are just too many clubs on Earth. Some of them look pretty interesting, like this club about space exploration. They call themselves Trekkies. Yes, you should become a Trekkie. You will go very far. How do you explain to them? Forget everything I said. What time were you supposed to meet this female orc? About an hour ago, according to the local time. She's bailing on you, man. What does that mean? It means big chance she's not coming. Oh, poor guy. I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you. She's probably right, sir. Oh, have you tried contacting her? We have. She read it according to the application. He left you on red. Did she reply? No. Ouch. If she didn't reply, I'm 100% sure she bailed. She's not coming. I believe Miss Myrtle here is right. That was... We are a pretty objective people, but somehow Earth's vagueness has taught us a new kind of feeling. Oh. Getting emotions. This has happened before? Many times. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But it might be a sign you need to change your strategy. Earthlings use strategies to breed? The most complicated strategies, in fact. Your kind never ceases to amaze us. If that's the case, then we do not need to be here anymore. You can stay if you like. Oh, it's okay. We need to report back immediately. But we will visit this place again in the future. You have a very nice place, owner. Please, just call me Traveler. Thank you for your time, Traveler. And thank you for your input also, Miss Myrtle. We will definitely study the breeding strategies of Earth. Sure. It's called norm, by the way. The breeding norms. Not quite the word we'd use, but close enough. Although you can use strategy as the keyword. We will keep that in mind. Okay then, we are off. Take care on your way. Poor thing. Just trying. Whoa, boy, who the hell was that? Ah. Oh, hi there, Freya. What is an astronaut doing in this coffee shop? Drinking and waiting for their friend, apparently. What kind of friend? Like the dog? Nice pull. Nice pull. A date from a dating app. I should have been here! Well, you should have been. What does their date look like? The date didn't show up. Ouch. Poor astronaut. Why didn't they remove the astronaut suit first before going on a date? I mean, showing off your job is pretty common, but it doesn't have to be that literal, you know? I don't think they're an astronaut. Not in the usual sense. What do you mean? They might be an alien. Alien? Like Englishman in New York alien or alien? Alien. Outer space? Probably. Or other dimensions I don't know. Wow! Like, super wow! Yeah, that's an understandable reaction. I mean, I know you get a lot of different visitors here, but wow! Life is never boring here. Yeah, you should hang around here more often. It's kind of cool here. That's why I'm writing about it. Oh yeah, how's it going so far? The writing? Yes, the writing. With capital T and W. With capital T and W. It's going pretty well, actually. Nice. May I see it? That's the look of despair. Look of despair. Come on. What do you mean? Can I read the draft you've written so far? No. Please don't. Why? It's not good enough. Does it exist, is what I'm wondering. Hey, be more confident in your work. You know you're a good writer. Besides, if you're not that confident with it, maybe I can share some feedback. You're right. I actually have prepared a printout of the draft. So you were planning to show it all along? I wasn't sure about it. It's the first presentable draft anyway. Come on, I know the drill. I'm pretty familiar with your stuff. All right. Let me get it out of my bag. Be honest with your feedback. I will. Now, will you hand it over? Yeah, are we gonna read it? It's okay, Freya. Oof. Here it is. Thank you. Now, let's see. Alright. Are we actually gonna show it? No, we're not gonna show it, okay. How was it? Let me read it at my own pace, okay? Oh, right. Like 3 lines in, already asking for feedback. What's wrong? Is it bad? The main character... Oh my, is the character badly written? I don't think the character suits my personality. That's because you're not the inspiration. Too bad. You have a prime example standing in front of you every day. Prime example. You. You're like the most mysterious person I've ever met. Wait, I think someone's coming. Hey, the draft! I'm not done yet. Alright, who's coming back? Do we know this person? Oh, a new person! Okay!
Okay. Welcome. Would you like to drink here or take away, miss? So what am I going to do for you? I think you I might go high-pitched with.
Yeah, please.
What would you like? Or maybe you'd like to sit down first before deciding?
I'll order right away.
No need to hurry. Take your time.
Is it okay if...
Is it okay if orders... I mean, there might be an either.
Is it okay if I order something a bit complicated?
You can order whatever you like, as long as we have the ingredients.
If that's the case...
Do you know masala chai? Flower Heart, am I a VTuber? This is sort of my first time trying to be a PNG tuber. Basically because I wanted to. Ordinarily, I am not. Ordinarily, I do sort of myself in front of camera stuff. But I don't know. I like making this character, so I did. At the moment, yes. Let's go with that. Join! Welcome!
Do you know masala chai?
Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. The tea with the spices?
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Flower Heart. That's very kind. Yeah. I'd like to order a masala chai then. I'd like to order a masala chai, please. Awesome. Do some book reading, Flower Heart.
I'd like to order a masala chai then, please.
Ooh, Don Quixote is awesome. I've not read it. I really need to.
I'd like to order a masala chai then, please.
Okay, masala chai. Ooh, Wuthering Heights is also awesome, Flower Heart. You're reading some good books. Nice choice. Masala chai, how do I do that? Aha, here we go. I hope you enjoy Don Quixote. I've heard it's an amazing adventure story. But again, haven't read it. Tea, ginger, cinnamon. Tea. Ginger. Cinnamon. Brew. Yeah, you found some stuff in Wuthering Heights? Service! I believe this is the drink you were talking about.
From the look of it, I think so. Let's give it a taste.
This... Is it bad, miss?
Oh, no, it's really good. I just brought back some memories.
I hope they're good ones.
Oh, they certainly are. They certainly are.
Oh, there's a history there.
Huh?
Where were we? The main character? The character feels very you.
You bet. If the readers know me, they'll notice right away.
Is that okay?
Sure, why not?
It sounds so narcissistic. No, that's totally valid. You can just put yourself in books. Kind of awesome. Don't worry about it. They won't notice it unless they know me personally. And having the main character think like me makes it easier to write. Exactly. Valid method. If you say so.
Sorry.
Hmm?
Did you say something? Yes.
I have not read Wuthering Heights. I need to. A lot of those classic books, I need to still get into them. Yeah, they're on my list, shall we say.
Yes? Sorry for interrupting. Are you a fiction writer? Yes, I am. That sounds so cool.
Well, yeah, but I only write small-scale fiction. Short stories for the newspaper. You're writing a novel, don't put yourself down. Or non-fiction stories about people in this town. She's writing a novel right now, you know. In fact, I was just reading the draft for it.
Hey! Wow.
Emily, I don't know how Emily Bronte managed to make everyone unlikable, but here we are. Yeah, I've heard similar things like that, but it still kind of works, apparently? Again, I haven't read it. But if you can make every character unlikable, but you still want to be around them, that's kind of an awesome skill, which I have no idea how to do. It's one of the reasons I need to read it.
See how it is. Steal the secrets.
Or Gwynrel, but everyone sucks, yes. I've heard that. You want everyone to die in a fire, but they just don't.
How many books have you written? Well, this will be my first book, if I finished it. I always wanted to be a fiction writer, but conjuring words is hard.
Oh, you have a book list that you gave yourself. You're going through all the classics then, I guess. Yeah?
But conjuring words is hard.
Conjuring words is hard.
I'm a writer.
And even I can't use complex words like conjure just like you did. Touché. As words. Inferno, Metamorphosis, Crime and Punishment, Demon Wings, Moby Dick, Wuthering Heights, Don Quixote, Dream of Red Chamber, if I can get it, Hellscreen, The Stranger, Odyssey, and Fast. That's a good list. Moby Dick, Wuthering... I've not heard of Dream of Red Chamber, or Hellscreen, or The Stranger. But the rest are, yeah. Good lists, Valhart. Respect. And even I can't use complex words like conjure just like you did. Yeah, as word recall. A lot of people have said that my vocabulary is uncommon. You read a lot. That's what that means. What do you do? What's your name again? What's your name again?
Pardon me. My name is Aqua. Hi, Aqua. I'm Freya. And the barista here is Traveler.
Greetings, Miss Aqua.
Nice to meet you. So yeah, what do you do? I'm a researcher at the university.
That's why you have the words.
I also make games in my free time.
That's why you're awesome.
Hey, that's even cooler than my job, you know? Thanks.
You said you can't write, but research papers need a lot of writing skills, right?
Indeed.
But it's descriptive writing. Still writing.
Not narrative writing.
Still finding the words.
What kind of fields are you researching, by the way? I focus on computer graphics.
Whoa!
It involves a lot of calculations and boring stuff. Not something the media would cover, I guess. It wouldn't attract many readers. Oh my! I forgot you're a journalist. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Come on, you didn't have to worry so much about everything. It's all right.
Excuse me for interrupting.
Yes?
You said you're a researcher in computer graphics, right?
Well, that's right.
Did you write a paper on the latest fluid rendering technique for 3D environments? I believe one of the contributors is also named Aqua.
Oh my, yes, that's me. Did you read it?
I did. It was pretty important for the project we're working on.
May I ask what kind of project that is?
It's a video game series called Full Metal Conflict. So, what's that word? No, Full Metal Alchemist is what I'm thinking of. Metal Gear Solid is probably the reference they're trying to make.
Are you kidding me? You work on FMC? Oops. I'm sorry, I got a bit too excited all of a sudden.
Don't be. It's nice when you meet someone who likes the thing you worked on. Wait, so we've got 2 game devs and a writer. That's kind of cool.
I love that series so much. My name is Aqua, by the way. But you already knew that.
My name is Myrtle.
Well, what do you do on the project?
I'm one of the technical artists.
Ah, no wonder.
Yeah, I don't want to intrude on your discussion any further. But could I ask for your business card or something? Me and some friends have something we want to discuss. We submitted queries through your department's contact form, but we haven't received any replies.
Oh yes, that happens a lot. The form sends the queries to another department, and sometimes it takes them a bit to respond. Pardon us for that.
Of course, should have expected that.
I don't have my card with me right now, but, we can swap email addresses if you want.
Sure.
Here's my email.
Yep, got it. This Full Metal Conflict series you two are talking about, is it the same series that's getting a movie adaptation soon? Yeah, that one. To be honest, I hated the idea of turning the game into a movie. Nonetheless, Hollywood. They have the budget for the flashy visuals, but I doubt they'll do the series justice.
Why? Because some games tell their stories in a unique way, and some stories can only be told through this medium. And FMC is no exception to that.
Interesting.
Do you play video games? Well, not much. I usually play weird, obscure art games. The type of game you might see in an art gallery. Really? That's weird. You're not the first to say I'm weird. It's not that. Usually people that play arty games are gamers that got bored of the current state of video games. Yeah, maybe. Well, that's true. But I believe art games cater to a whole different market compared to mainstream games. Hence, a lot of the players are not gamers. This story is kind of critiquing itself, right? Also, a bit of a rant about Wuthering Heights. Why is it so hard to find a proper visual reference to Heathcliff? Surely there'd be film adaptations, right? Though they might be legitimately terrible. A lot of the film adaptations, especially of Bronte, are sort of known for not being the greatest, but some people love them. There's got to be some visual reference to him in there, right? Yeah, thing. Okay. Waiting for thing. Hence, a lot of the players are not gamers, and they're more accessible to play, but harder to perceive. Understanding them requires a whole different level of... Heathcliff and Book is brown. I heard there was some kind of issue with that because they're making a new version, aren't they? And they made him not dark-skinned. Because they're morons. At least that's the scuttlebutt that was heard by me. Yeah. Have they not done that in previous versions? Understanding them requires a whole different level of many things. Yes, sorry, I rambled for too long. But at least that's what I think. Good point. Yeah, that was really good perspective. I play those types of games thanks to people I hang out with. Do you think adaptations, remember it, there's like 13 adaptations of what I call white. Oh, do they make him white every time? That's lame. No, that's lame. Someone's got to do it right. Don't be lame, adaptations. Do the thing justice. I play those types of games thanks to people I hang out with. Yeah, you got that look of artsy hipster, you know. Nailed it. So you understand my point about the adaptation, right? Speaking of. Kinda. Anyway, I need to go back. I'll email you first thing tomorrow about our question. Wait, what time is it? Oh my, I also need to go home. We can walk to the bus shelter together if you want. I hope that doesn't bother you, Miss Myrtle. Just Myrtle is fine. And of course it won't bother me at all. Shall we go now? Sure. Thanks. Thank you so much, Traveler. And you too, Miss Freya. Good luck with the writing. Only adaptations where I remember Heathcliff with Melanin is a 2011 movie adaptation and Korean gacha game. Seriously, that's kind of lame. I'm glad that one exists, though. And the gacha game. What gacha game is based on Wuthering Heights? That sounds hilarious and awesome. That's amazing. But, okay, at least there's one movie adaptation that gave him melanin. It's kind of crappy that so few do. Especially if, from what I understand, that's kind of a big part of his character, right? Good luck with the writing. You take care on your way, okay? Will do. See you around, folks. Please be careful on your way back. Whoa, that was interesting. The effects of them leaving. So, yes, that was a nice talk, but you haven't given me proper feedback for the draft yet, and I could see that you were reading it on and off. Well, it's kinda good. Seriously? That's it? I'm not an editor. Did you expect me to have a list of notes for you? Yes! Really? You're mysterious, that much is true. You're mysterious, that much is true. But I've been in regular here for a while. I recognize the expressions you were making as you read it. You have a lot of comments, right? Sigh. Admit it. Sigh again. Okay, you got me. But this won't be short. And I will be really honest about it. Go. Well, the night is young. Bring it on. Okay. Let's start at the beginning.
I'm guessing we're going to close down for the night now. Yeah? Yes. End of the day. All right. Like, this book is seriously, it's like the book is 200 years old. Yeah, when you have a book that's 200 years old and you can't get a decent adaptation. We've had film for 110 years? Like 1910-ish when film started? Ish. That's a bit of a guess. Yeah, we've had cinema for 100 years at least, and haven't made a decent adaptation that uses the correct sort of casting. That's kind of lame. I'm sorry you're going through that. There might be some good fan art then, unfortunately. Anyway, this might be a place for me to stop. I'm going to switch back to here. Hello, I'm over here now. So, this has been legitimately awesome. I'm so glad that I got to do this with you guys. I'm thinking I want to be streaming twice a week. I don't know if I'm going to pull that off, but it's an idea that I might try to do at the similar times. I'm thinking Mondays and Thursdays. Mondays, I'm thinking we do like a chill stream where we maybe do some Stardew Valley or something, which I've never played before, and I get to sort of figure that out. I should absolutely stream on Twitch. I will figure that out. I'm streaming on YouTube because I already have it set up. I will figure out multi-streaming once I sort of get this all working as much as I like. But then, yes, there will eventually be on Twitch too. Yeah, I'm thinking Mondays and Thursdays. Starting, I'm in the UK, so starting 3:30, 4 p.m.-ish, depending. That should get most of America and get a decent part of the English-speaking world too. Yeah, thinking Mondays we're doing chill stream, and then Thursdays been doing a story stream with some games that we can sort of get into the story of and do character voices and all that sort of things. Anyways, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Yes, West Coast will start around 8 a.m. Yes, okay, 8 a.m. Pacific time. That's probably the time I'm going to be trying on Mondays and Thursdays. That's my plan, at least. We'll see if I manage that. But I hope this has worked. It hasn't exploded, which I was a little bit surprised at. But yes. Anyways, I'm going to leave you guys to it. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and hopefully I'll see you there. Yeah. Bye, guys.